Can you share your overall reactions to the final rule for 2023?
Thanks, Hadley. It's an interesting rule that's rich with strategic renewal. Medicare reminds us that they want all Medicare beneficiaries in an accountable care relationship by 2030. They also remind us that the quality payment program was set up to introduce providers through MIPS to value based care, value based payment, and to encourage participation in alternative payment models. The MSSP, that is the main shared savings, the Medicare shared savings program, was designed to slowly introduce participants to shared savings and shared risks. Medicare shared with us in this rule some measures of success in both programs, but there's still some difficulty for some specialists to find meaningful measures. There's problems with benchmarks that participants are finding that they're ratcheted down to unattainable savings in later years in the MSSP. In this rule, health equity shows up in measurement and rewards. There are new health equity measures and improvement activities. Health equity measures are given high priority measure status. The area deprivation index is introduced on a 1 to 100 scale that's calculated by census block. And APP participants are offered a bonus based on, in part, a high area deprivation score. A new low revenue ACOs are offered advanced investment payments based also in part on the area deprivation index of assigned patients. This rule announces new and reconfirms previously existing strategic directions. Not only are MVPs introduced into general availability for 2023, but there is a shift in expectation that development efforts will go into MVPs rather than into traditional MIPS from now on. And CMS intends to sunset traditional MIPS. Medicare has us trying MVPs in voluntary subgroups for 2023, 2024, and 2025. Then 2 more years, that is 2026 and 2027, of voluntary use of MVPs, but mandatory subgroups to use them. 2027 is currently the proposed sunset of traditional MIPS, with 2028 being full on MVPs. And CMS reveals an intent to put MVPs to work in ACOs to recognize and reward specialty contributions to high value accountable care. On the MSSP side, there are big changes in benchmarking to attempt to remediate the ratcheting effect of always having to beat your own benchmark, and suggestion that the future may be administratively set benchmarks to assure reliably different preferential payment for reliably high value care. Medicare is extending the glide path and permitting ACOs to linger indefinitely at lower levels of shared risk. Medicare doubles down on the intent to stick with the APP program, citing a legislative requirement that quality standards get more strict year to year. They are sticking with the APP course, at least for now. They extend availability for 2023 and 2024 of a relaxed quality standard to early users of APP, ECQMs, and MIPS CQMs. They are also offering a health equity bonus that I mentioned before to upwardly adjust quality scores of ACOs for caring for greater numbers of disadvantaged patients, based in part on the area deprivation index. Interesting, the only practices that will qualify for this are those who are submitting the APP as an ECQM or MIPS CQM. Interesting, if you're looking forward to digital quality measures, there's no new work toward digital quality measures mentioned in this rule. The only time the issue comes up in this final rule is as a routine disclaimer on all new measure activity. So keep an eye on MVPs, APP, and MIPS CQMs, health equity, and Medicare shared savings plan benchmarking. These are all heating up to be year by year changes.